I think the only thing more dangerous than the excessive use of the anonymous resources are those that accept them blindly and don't question someone sharing about anonymous resources. My name is Loren Weisman. I'm a brand communications and optics strategist focused on the authenticity, authority, and truth of narratives, messaging, and optics. I have a problem, and I find it to be kind of twofold of the way so many will go online, and whether it's inside of a podcast or a video or putting out information in a blog and stating, okay, so I studied this and I found out that X is Y. Okay? Where did you study that? Who did you find that out from? And oftentimes that's left out of many people with some pretty terrible or less than quality arguments. And yet in that, they push that through for a level of popularity. And you have some of these influencers that have very little knowledge, but a great excess of popularity. So when they throw out pure fluff and stuff, it gets picked up and it's viewed as fact, or it's viewed as truth, as opposed to being viewed what it is, empty. This whole thing about anonymous resources, it's kind of insane. It kind of goes back to the days of, and I mean, this is still happening, but the reviews on the website of Alex F. loves my book. Who is Alex F.? Do you have a reference back to them? Can you show them to be a true Amazon reviewer, Barnes & Noble reviewer, or some reviewer that gives any kind of chain of evidence to this person being a real person and someone you didn't just make up? And at the same time, for the person accepting this, they read a whole bunch of reviews, or they read a whole bunch of resources. This guy told me this, and well, he's very popular. Many people are very popular, and they put out pure crap. There was a thing, and this is as the internet was growing, this is many, many years back, where somebody had put a shot out from the guy from the Wonder Years, the more nerdy friend, and popped this little graphic over him going, this turned out to be Marilyn Manson. It wasn't true. And yet, with the lack of information out there at the time, as opposed to someone looking into it, they just took to believe it. Now, it's easier today. You have certain stuff where you can dig in and you can find out a little bit more. But even with the advent or the advance of people being able to find out more, they're taking too much at face value. So the point being, for someone creating this content, try to move away from the anonymous resources. State, here's where I researched it. Here's where I got it from. Because then people can go and see, is that a genuine resource? Is that a genuine person? Is that somebody that's just putting out an article or an ad that really is just an advertisement for hype? Or is it genuine, objective, substantiated information? And for everyone else, when you hear, when you read, when you see something, dig deeper to see if that's verifiable. Do searches. Oh, well, I saw it on his video and then it said the same thing on his website. Great. So his narrative, you're going in an almost incestuous narrative of just to him and not seeing if anything about that narrative can be found anywhere else on a wider scale by those with authority, by those with experience. Expect more. Dig deeper. And for those putting information out, stay away from the anonymous resources. They don't stand all that strong these days.